Hello, everybody. Just wanted one more update. I had to take my glasses off because the glare from the screen was reflecting into my eyes, messing with me. But anyway, the final update of the day is about my weight loss. Okay, back in March of 2024, I started exercising and trying to do better about my weight because I had gone to the doctor and they told me I was 299.9 pounds, pretty much 300 pounds, and I was very not in a good place. So, let's say over the past year and 5 months, I guess it's been since then, because it was around the middle of March. So I was 299.9 pounds, and I look back, and about a year ago today, I was 219. So yeah, that was good. I mean, 80 pounds in like 5 months is pretty good. But today, yeah, um, I'm 172 to 173 pounds. And I had reached 167 pounds. That was a couple months ago, but I hurt my rotator cuff because I was doing my exercises too much. So I had a broke collarbone um, back in college when I got in a car wreck. I broke my collarbone, and that's my dominant arm. So, like, even when they saw it, like now, they're like, "Ooh, God, that thing looks painful." Like, I'm like, "Yeah," but it's because that's the arm that gets used the most. Like the rotator cuff in that area, for whatever reason, decided to be like, "Ow." And I mean, it was bad. It was like my whole neck, like right here, was just like it was like, "Grr." Like it was like just like clenched, and it wouldn't let go. So they thought at first I had pinched a nerve, but then after all kinds of stuff, they figured out, oh, it's just a rotator cuff that's aggravated really bad. So yeah, that took about 3 months to finally fully heal to where I could exercise again. So I was at 171 then. 171, 172, I think, right before I had to stop exercising. And then, like, as I was not able to exercise, I was very scared I was going to gain weight again. It didn't happen. So I was afraid, and I just kept with my diet and was real strict still and walked a little more. Tried to get in as many steps as I could. And I got down to 167, but they say, that's because I was losing the muscle mass that I had obtained, even though I wasn't like rear, it's like it's toned muscle, which is what I like, because in the case that you do get injured like I did, you don't have all that bulk that just bleh, turns to fat. So thank God that didn't happen. I got down to 167. Then about a month ago, they cleared me and I started doing light exercises, but I still can't do that much with weights because for whatever reason it aggravates that rotator cuff. So I started using resistance bands and resistance band loops because that's what I was using at the physical therapy. And wow, yeah, okay. I've been doing that for about 3 weeks now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, with a little bit of 5 pound weights, certain exercises like curls and the skiing man and the flying bird or whatever you call it. That's all I do with weights now, and then I do 3 other exercises with the resistance bands. And I was like, oh no, I've gone from 167 to 170. Oh no, I'm getting fat again. And then it was like, oh no, I'm at 171, 172. What do I do? And then it's like, it's not fat. It's your muscles starting to come back and you're toning again. So your body's a little bit like, what's going on here? It's been like 3 months since you've been able to do anything, and then all of a sudden you just start throwing all this exercise back at us. So, the muscles are readjusting and they're coming back. And it's like, hey, so I'm like, I mean, I don't understand where this weight's coming from because I can't see it, but yet I gained 6, 7 pounds, like where did that 6 or 7 pounds come from? But it's like you look back, and right before I got hurt, to where they told me I couldn't exercise anymore, I was exactly where I am now. And the doctor said that's probably my, what do you call it? My number is like, if I'm going to continue to exercise, then I'm going to stay around, I think he said 170 to 173. And if it goes up a pound or two, then don't worry, that's just muscle mass. So because I'm exercising with weights and resistance bands, I'm toning muscle. And when you do that, it's building muscle. So you're going to notice your arms and shoulders and chest might get a little big, because I mean that's what you're doing. You're every athlete that runs and stuff or swims, that's what they do, and they don't look muscular, but they're toned. So that's what I like. I just want to be toned. I don't want to look. I mean, I would like to look like The Rock, but that ain't happening because I can't do everything that he does, and that would be too much to maintain. So I'm just happy being small again. I mean, I can wear size medium pants, like size 32. Last time I was wearing size 32 was when I was in high school and I was 17 years old. So it's kind of like going back to the past. So it's like in a size a large shirt. You see, this is large and it's loose, but I like loose because people are like, oh, I thought you lost all that weight and you're like trying to cover it up wearing these loose. Dude, I have Crohn's disease and I hate it when stuff touches. Like it's a texture thing. I don't like to feel constricted. It's like, ooh. So I like loose clothing, but yeah, my 3X and 2X's were too big. I mean, it's like a little kid wearing his dad's shirt, come down to my knees now. And I'm like, no, those are too big. But large, and then some extra large, it just depends on who makes it and how it's made. So, but yeah, I mean, that's awesome. And then I can almost get into a size small men's shorts and pants. And I'm like, good Lord. So it's kind of 32 because I bought size 33 pants and they fell off, even with the belt. I was like, what's going on here? So I got 32 and they're a little loose, but like I said, I like a little loose. I don't be walking around with my pants hanging down, but I don't like them like choking me, like if I eat a little too much at my dinner and I need a little room, hey. So, I mean, that's awesome. And just, if I can do it, anybody can. So, but don't get discouraged if you lose weight and you gain a few pounds. And then you look back and go, well, when I was at my health, because in high school, I'm pretty sure when I was running track and then I joined the swim team, I weighed about 176 to 178. And that was like, I was in the greatest shape of my life. I'm pretty sure that was my number. If not, it was around 175. But anyway, I'm there again. I'm actually lower than that. So it's like, yay, But I got so used to losing and losing and losing and losing. And then all of a sudden it's like, what in the heck? Like, why am I gaining a pound or pound and a half and then 2 pounds? But then it stopped. Now it's just staying right where it will, like 172, 173, 173.5, 172. So that's my neighborhood. That's where I live, I guess. So I mean, I'm happy. I was just getting scared. Like, no, I started back exercising. How can I possibly be gaining weight? Well, duh. You lost your muscle that you had gained from working out before exercising. So there we are. That's where I'm at. I'm at the neighborhood between 170 and 173. So that's good. Staying consistently between 172 and 173. I'm pretty sure it's so yay. But I mean, look at that. March 2024. I was 299.9 pounds. Man. and now I'm 172 or 173. That's just hell yeah. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but hell yeah. And then my boy, Lee Jennings from the Funeral Portrait. Dude, you're great, man. You know, he's been doing it too, and I'm proud of him, man. He's an awesome guy. Really cool. Got the green hair and stuff. He's cool, man. Band's great. But yeah, he's been through a lot of weight loss in the past year as well. And, you know, went through a hard time his whole life. So I'm like, dude, you're great, man. Happy birthday, man. Today or yesterday was his birthday, so happy birthday, Lee. And just anybody that, you know, don't worry about what other people think about what you look like or how big or how small you are. You know, you find what makes you happy and you do it. Okay? I wanted to be in shape again. I didn't want to die because they told me that was the road I was going down. My cholesterol is great now. My stomach is still, you know, I mean, it's Crohn's disease. You're gonna have days where you're good and days where it's like, ugh, and that's why I look like, ugh, you know, I mean, people are like, oh, you're kind of pale. I'm like, yeah, welcome to the world of an autoimmune disease that wants to kill you every day. And you're constantly in pain, but you live with it. And you're like, you're not gonna stop me, man. I'm gonna write books. I'm gonna put a smile on my face. I don't care. You know, I might be in and out of the bathroom, but I can take my freaking laptop in there and type away. So, haha. That's why I got back into writing again, because it's my happy place, you know. And I may or may not sell books. People may not buy them, but I'm going to write them. And hey, you know, maybe after I die, I might be like Edgar Allan Poe and like live on forever. So that would be awesome. I mean, you know, it isn't about money. You know, you do what you love and what makes you happy. And I can't work because I'm on disability because of the Crohn's and not, never knowing, you know, like I had a stroke, so they thought I'd never be able to write again, and here we go. Got that fire burning, but after I finish this book, I'm just gonna do short stories because it's easier. I can just fire them off, like, you know, like, and I just write down my ideas and then I come up with a story, and it's great and it's fun. So I mean, and it's easy. But when I sit down to write a novel, it just, because of the stroke, it's hard to just focus on something. Like, and I guess getting older does that to you too. But I mean, if that's true, then Stephen King, you know, I mean, he's still writing novels. It's like, yeah, don't see how. I mean, it's just crazy. But I've always loved the short stories because it's like you can just throw so many stories out there, and it's not just, man, when's this gonna end? Kind of like this video. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to say hey to everybody and let you know about the weight loss journey and where we're at now, and it's going good. And you know, just if you want to do it, do it. You know, and if you can, you can. If I can do it, anybody can do it, and I'm happy with where I'm at. Let's see. There you go. Let's see if you can get like a. I've actually got muscles now. It's awesome. You know, I mean, I'm not like Hercules, The Rock, you know, Dave Bautista and all them, but I'm me, and I feel better. I look better. My cholesterol's better. My blood work come back. Everything was great. Iron's a little low every once in a while, so they say you're still slightly anemic, but I mean, if that's the only thing you got to worry about, and it's not because I'm not eating, I am eating, it's just sometimes going to the bathroom constantly with diarrhea because of the Crohn's and the irritable bowel syndrome is kind of hard. You know, your iron's going to go up and down, so I do vitamin B12, a lot of the chewable ones that are like 2,000, 3,000 each, I don't know, and it's like, and then iron supplements and protein shakes, and those are good, you know, they help out. So yeah, if you need any help or any tips on weight loss or exercise or anything, just reach out. I'll tell you how I did it and do the best I can to help you. And good luck and hang in there, and, you know, do it for you, man. Have a good day.